Welcome to the world, you tiny little rare flecks of a being. They call you a vaquita, which means little cow in Spanish, because apparently someone took one look at your adorable face and thought, yep, that's a sea cow. Fresh off the ocean's production line, you are the water world's limited edition with only a handful left to carry on your species. And last they checked, your population count was 10, 9, 8. Now for the features. You come in as the sleek, ultra-rare model, equipped with wide-open eyes, full-spectrum echolocation, and precision-engineered swimming skills. No upgrades needed. At just 2.5 feet long and 17 pounds, you're compact yet powerful, built for speed and agility, and you hit the water fully operational from day one. Limited edition. Hey, what's that pulling you? Oh, that's your mom. The first thing your brand new eyes get to witness. And lucky you, she's not wasting any time. Up you go for your first breath. Welcome to the Gulf of California. It's kind of like Miami, but with fewer influencers and way more extinction. What's extinction, you ask? Well, you'll learn soon enough. Though, for your sake, let's hope not. Wait, is that another little vaquita in the distance? A sibling, maybe? Finally, someone to swim with. But as soon as you move closer, they disappear into the blue. Rude. Before you can try again, your mom gives you the hard truth. You're the only vaquita born this year. No siblings, no squad, just you, floating through life with nothing but your thoughts and the occasional click for company. You see, vaquitas aren't exactly the social butterflies of the ocean. While dolphins are out there partying in pods, you and your kind prefer the quiet life. Keeping to yourselves, avoiding drama, and staying far away from anything remotely resembling a crowd. Did your tummy just grumble? Aw, you're hungry. Time to fill that little tummy. Lucky for you, your mom is an absolute queen. Unlike some marine animals that ditch their babies right after birth, your mom is 100% committed to raising you right. And for the first few months, that means one thing: milk. But not just any milk. This stuff is liquid gold, packed with fat to help you bulk up fast. Chubby cheeks incoming. But here's the catch. You're basically hungry all the time, and with that tiny, toothless mouth, your dining options are, well, limited. No biting, no chewing, no fancy table manners. Your best strategy? Swim forward with your mouth open and hope for the best. Just, try not to slurp up any plastic. What's plastic, you ask? Well, you'll learn soon enough. Now, milk is great and all, but let's be real. It's not a long-term meal plan. Your growing body needs a serious protein upgrade, which means it's time to level up to solid food. Lucky for you, Mom's got a plan. She leads you to the shallows, where tiny fish and shrimp are practically swimming buffets. Easy to catch in theory. So, does she hand feed you like a doting penguin parent? Nope. You're on your own, kid. But she does give you a front row lesson in the fine art of hunting. Chase, catch, swallow, repeat. Sounds simple, right? Well, let's just say your first attempts are not graceful. You miss a lot. Your prey escapes a lot. But hey, practice makes perfect. And Mom's patient. Probably. And while you learn how to hunt for food, Mom keeps an eye on you, because baby vaquitas aren't exactly born geniuses. You'd think something that lives in water would instinctively remember to, breathe. But nope. Surfacing for air isn't second nature to you just yet, and Mom has to make sure you don't forget. But then, one day, something changes. A deep, unfamiliar hum rumbles through the water. You hear it before you see it, louder than anything you've ever known. Then, out of nowhere, it's there. A shadow, bigger than anything in your ocean world, slicing through the water. A boat. You stay close to Mom. She's fast. You're learning. But suddenly, she stops. One moment, she's right there. And the next, she's yanked backward, thrashing. You spin around, panicked, searching for her. But she's tangled in something. A net. A huge, invisible wall stretching through the water, swallowing everything in its path. She fights, twisting, turning, but it only gets tighter. You try to swim closer, but she lets out a sharp click, telling you to run. You hesitate. You don't want to, but something inside you listens. And so, you do the hardest thing you'll ever do. You swim away. When you finally surface, the boat is still there. And on it, you see her, lifeless, tossed among hundreds of other fish. And standing over it all, humans. The first time you see them, it's like staring at the face of something you were never supposed to meet, something you were never meant to understand. And just like that, your world is no longer safe. That day, you learn three things: boats are bad, nets are worse, and humans, the worst of them all, monsters. Time passes. You grow. You get stronger. But the ocean is not the place you once thought it was. You start noticing things. The nets never go away. You've seen what they can do, but now you watch it happen again and again. A school of Totawaba caught in a net so fine they don't even see it coming. You don't know why humans want them. Something about their swim bladders being valuable in China, traded for absurd amounts of money. But you don't know that. All you know is they're not the only ones getting caught, because next, it's another vaquita. One of the few you've ever seen. She drifts too close, gets tangled, thrashes, fights, until she doesn't. You see it happen again, and again, and again. And even when the nets aren't taking lives, the noise is. The ocean is no longer the silent world you were born into. It's a roaring mechanical nightmare. Boats, industrial work, relentless fishing, and plastic choking the water have turned your once quiet home into a never-ending thunderstorm. You try to echolocate, but your clicks are swallowed by the man-made noise. You begin to resent humans. Not only have they turned your ocean into a chaotic mess, but now they're stealing your food too. Overfishing drains your entire ecosystem, leaving you with less and less to eat. And since vaquitas are already rare, it's not like you can just pack up and find a new buffet elsewhere. Your home is just a small patch of the northern Gulf of California. Now I know you hate them, but not all of them are bad. In 2017, conservationists launched Vaquita CPR, an emergency plan to capture and protect the last remaining vaquitas. It sounded good on paper. In practice, a disaster. They caught a female vaquita, but the stress was too much. She panicked and didn't survive. Oh, what's that now? You're clicking? Ah, the mention of a female vaquita. Evolution is kicking in. Time to multiply. Yes, if you want to save your species, you have to mate. But finding a partner as a vaquita, not easy. Your population is small, so the search is going to be like swiping through a dating app in the middle of nowhere. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Oh, wait. Now that's a dolphin. Swipe again and again, until finally you find the one. And when you do, it happens fast. Scientists believe vaquitas have a promiscuous mating system, which is a fancy way of saying there's no flirting, no romance, no deep emotional connections, just quick encounters and back to business. Because when there are barely any of you left, there's no time to be picky. But here's the real mystery. No scientist has ever actually seen vaquitas mate in the wild. Not once. No idea how long it lasts, what courtship looks like, or if there's even a courtship at all. Vaquitas are so secretive, their entire love life happens off the record. For all we know, they have elaborate rituals, or maybe they just get straight to the point. Either way, it's one of the ocean's best kept secrets. If all goes well, your partner will give birth to a little vaquita, and their journey will begin just like yours did. Wide-eyed, clueless, and dodging danger at every turn. And as for you, if luck is on your side, maybe you'll grow old before the humans get to you. But let's be honest, luck hasn't exactly been on your species' side. So you see, that's why it sucks to be born a vaquita.